Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. This time, Taylor's medical emergency could be fatal. According to teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, even fans think this will happen sooner rather than later. Given Taylor Hayes' history of broken heart syndrome, there is no reason to believe that she will lose her heart the instant she sees Ridge Forrester with Brooke Logan once more. After all, Taylor explicitly told Brooke that she wanted him to keep her hands off her man before their trip to Italy. Because she is aware of their past and Brooke's character, she was concerned about her going to Italy on business with her husband. Many B&B fans think that Taylor will soon find herself in the emergency room since her biggest nightmare has finally come true. But this time she might die as a result of her broken heart. Ridge didn't say he'll never leave her again. Some program reviewers even wrote in their comments, "Unfortunately, we're not lucky enough for Grace to have fake Taylor's broken heart syndrome." A different show fan commented, "When Steffi returns and learns what is happening, she will kill her father, especially if Taylor suffers any harm. Or more likely, she will simply place the entire burden on Brooke." Naturally, B&B fans will just need to tune in every single day to see what happens next. On weekdays, the CBS network broadcasts The Bold and the Beautiful. Look up the timings in your local listings. Meanwhile, please share your ideas with us by leaving a comment in the space provided below. Sheila finds out Luna's secret after following Lee home. The Brave and the Lovely. According to spoilers, Sheila Sharp messaged Lee Finnegan regarding Luna Nozawa's ultimate resting location, and then ran into her at the hospital. After all, Luna must be buried somewhere if she is dead, right? In order to bid Luna farewell, Sheila had pleaded with Lee to let her know where she is. Lee has just brought Luna into her flat rather than creating a graveyard to support her falsehoods. Sheila wants to know what Lee did with Luna, and is growing increasingly skeptical of her. Sheila will follow Lee home this time in order to obtain some information. Sheila is aware that Lee did this when she announced John Finnegan's passing to everyone. Sheila has already pointed out that Lee is acting strangely, and that the only way to find out what's going on is to follow her home. Will Lee let Sheila hang out with Luna? Or will they quarrel over who gets to see her? Lee may pretend that she wants to help Luna right now, but she really didn't want to aid her until she was on the verge of passing away. Despite working there, Lee attempted to get Luna out of town when she first arrived in order to keep her away from Finn and the Forresters. However, Luna remained in town and nearly killed Steffi Forrester, so Lee's threats were never effective. Ultimately, Luna was imprisoned until Bill Spencer chose to pardon her for all of her offenses. Following that, Luna nearly killed Liam Spencer, Sheila, and Steffi. When Lee discovered that Luna was her grandchild, she became enraged. She wants to give her another opportunity now. It's likely that Sheila will confront Lee and call her out on her deceit. To give Luna another chance to turn things around, Lee is keeping her hidden from everyone in Los Angeles. Is Luna deserving of another chance? Lee holds Poppy Nozawa responsible for Luna's development. Will she keep blaming her and overlooking Luna's transgressions? Sheila thinks Luna might also risk her life. When Luna is ready to come out of hiding, will Sheila and Lee work together to keep her safe? In an effort to help his daughter make changes in her life now that she has a second chance at life, may Luna be the one thing that unites Finn's mothers? Sheila causes Lee's medical supply grab to go wrong. According to The Bold and the Beautiful, Sheila Sharp's run-in caused Lee Finnegan's attempt to obtain medical supplies to go awry. Here is how Thursday's show unfolded, with some secrets being exposed and others being put in danger. Grace Buckingham pleaded with John Finnegan at the hospital to remain quiet because doing so would result in her losing her medical license and going to jail, but he was determined that Liam Spencer should know the truth. Finn insisted that Grace would inform Liam about the tumor hoax even though he acknowledged he wouldn't. After all the turmoil in Italy, Hope Logan called Brooke Logan, who was in the hospital, and hung up at the Spencer mansion as a precaution. Before returning to his tumor recovery, Liam discussed that with Hope. When Liam admitted that Bill had sent $1 million before to his life-saving surgery, Hope was taken aback. Liam and Hope began to swell with appreciation when Finn finally brought Grace to the house. Before Finn forced her to tell Liam the truth about his brain illness, Grace said she didn't deserve all the accolades. On the episode, Hope and Liam became concerned after making such remark. Sheila was upset that Lee had excluded her from Il Giardino, and now led her to pay her last respects to Luna Nozawa. Deacon Sharp made an effort to persuade Sheila that the removal of dangerous Luna was a good thing for everyone. As Lee continued to suck on a comatose Luna, she became aware that she needed to visit the hospital to get additional medication. Sheila ended up in Lee's office where April, the lab tech, recognized her and expressed her sympathy for Luna. Additionally, April updated Sheila on Lee's leave absence, which shocked her. April searched the system and found no record of Luna's body's removal after Sheila asked if she could tell her where it was gone. Following April's departure, Lee appeared at her office and unexpectedly ran into Sheila. As a result, Lee's bag spilled, scattering the medication she was pilfering for Luna across the floor. Sheila pressed for information about Luna's location once more while Lee tried to pick up everything she had dropped. Grace's perilous future, Liam and Hope's horror. Here are some spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful. Liam Spencer and Hope Logan will likely be shocked by Grace Buckingham's admission, according to fans. Furthermore, since Sheila Carter Sharp caught Lee Finnegan in possession of a drug-filled purse, we ought to witness some changes. Let's discuss what will happen in the upcoming episode of the CBS soap opera. As you continue reading, let's discuss John Finn Finnegan's discovery. Finn is horrified even though Grace has finally come straight with him. The dishonest doctor did clarify that the individuals who were after Reese Buckingham are now after her and her daughters, Paris and Zoe Buckingham. Finn is aware of what it's like to stop at nothing to keep a child safe. He does not, however, justify fabricating Liam's brain cancer. Despite Finn's assurances that he wouldn't, Grace revealed her secret. Both Grace and Finn are now at Bill Spencer's house looking scared. Compared to before the diagnosis, Liam said he felt amazing and healthier. But Finn presses Grace as she tries to avoid confessing. Finn will eventually announce that Grace has something to tell them concerning Liam's brain tumor, according to previews for The Bold and the Beautiful. Naturally, they are concerned that there may be a problem, or that the tumor has reappeared. Imagine their dismay when it turns out to be worse. Liam never had brain cancer in the first place. Naturally, Grace will beg them to pardon her and keep it a secret. The doctor might recount how she was pursued by Reese Buckingham's gambling debtors. She might even beg Liam and Hope to do all in their power to keep their kids safe. Grace will argue that she's treating her own girls in the same way. I could imagine Hope and Liam deciding to remain silent for the time being. Finn is correct, though, that these men will simply demand more money. Thus, it is not a solution to give them what they desire. And what connection does that have to the fictitious brain tumor? Before devising this crazy plan, couldn't Grace have sold off her possessions or obtained a loan? An update on Lee and Sheila's interaction ought to be included as well. Will Sheila have to accompany Lee to see Luna Nozawa? For this reason, Lee is less moral than Poppy. Actually, nobody should be surprised by this, should they? According to previews for The Bold and the Beautiful, Lee is one member of the family that most likely lacks the morals and ethics of Poppy and Luna put together. It is remarkable that she still holds her medical license at this time, even though her heart may be in the right place as a doctor. She concealed the truth that Finn was still alive when everyone thought he had passed away not too long ago, and she is currently doing the same with her niece Luna. She is giving everyone the false impression that this killer is dead, even if it may be admirable that she wants to give Luna another opportunity at life in the hopes that she might change her ways. Naturally, B&B fans had a lot to say about the potential direction of this tale on social media. They had already carried out this exact storyline, though with Lee as well, when she had concealed Finn and was secretly taking care of him. That being said, we are here for it. So Lee is some sort of kleptomaniac, but instead of stealing ceramic unicorn figurines, she pockets people and spirits them away to her home ICU, remarked another fan of the show. Additionally, this comment was made. Lee hated Luna when she first arrived in L. Then, during a conversation with Finn in one episode, Lee completely transforms and becomes incredibly sympathetic to Looney Tunes. Again, lazy offensive writing.